Up for sale now at Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2009 Cadillac Escalade Hybrid, two-wheel drive, short wheelbase. Short wheelbase just means that it's not the ESV, it's not the long one. Pearl white on the outside with tan leather interior, completely loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera, factory power moonroof, factory DVD player, 22-inch factory chrome wheels, power running boards, heated seats, cool seats, power tailgate, parking sensors, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and also qualifies for Carfax's buyback guarantee as well as Ford extended warranty. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. All right, we're going to finish going around the vehicle and show you the interior options. We've got the vehicle running right now, and because it's a hybrid, you can't feel it running because it comes on and off as it needs to when it's not moving, when it's not in gear. Right now it's like on a passive mode, and I got it on simply just to show you the DVD player. So at any moment when the battery starts to reach below a level, it'll come on, but right now it's just working on battery power. And the movie going right there. All right. And this is an 8-passenger, by the way, 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, and a full bench in the rear for a total of 8. So this particular one does not have the quad seating where you lose the seat. Power running boards, as you can see, and when you close the door, after about 5 seconds they retract, and when you open the door they come out. Alright, let's go ahead and get inside of it. Now the door panels are all beige with the wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power folding mirrors, memory seats for up to 2 drivers, automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise, a power tilt wheel. Alright, it does have the blind zone spot alert. A little bit hard to see here. See if I can pinpoint it for you. Alright, you see that the 2 little cars there side by side? That will light up in yellow when somebody comes in your blind spot to let you know that the lane is not available for changing. And of course you have that on both mirrors. Alright, you got dual power seat, power reclining, and lumbar support. You got curtain side airbags. Okay, before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. The factory DVD player, which I already showed you, the powered moonroof. Let me go ahead and get inside of it now and show you the interior options. Let's turn on the air conditioning. Alright, and right now what I was telling you is, you see the idling is like a mid-range air, and just to let you know that it is running on battery mode. Any moment now it might just turn on to charge the battery, but right now it's just sitting, and the air conditioning works on battery mode, so I don't want you to think that because the engine's not on right now that the AC is not cooling. It's cooling very nicely. Let me lower it down here. Alright, let's start off with the powered moonroof. It is a powered moonroof. It is tinted, but also has a hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. There are 2 things you can do with a powered moonroof. You can slide it, or you can tilt it in the back to vent. We're going to go ahead and open it now, and it's a one-touch. And we'll leave it open for the duration of the video so we can get a little bit of lighting. It goes about 3/4 of the way, and you press it one more time and it finishes opening. You can open the power tailgate by using the switch right here, your remote control, or by simply squeezing the tailgate handle. So let's go ahead and open up the power tailgate here. Press the camera here so you can see it. Now to close the power tailgate, you press the same button, and you can also close it by pressing the switch on the edge of the tailgate or the remote control. So 3 different ways to open it and close it. Alright, let's come around back here. Alright, so there is your navigation. When I put the vehicle in reverse, okay, we get the backup camera, and that along with the parking sensor should help you avoid any accidents when backing up. So let's test out those backup sensors. I want to back up to the vehicle right behind us. The engine just came on, so we're now running on engine power. Alright, there's your first set of warnings, and I don't know if you can see that, but on that column over there, there's a little yellow light. You get 2 yellows and then a red. That's our first warning. In a moment now we'll get a second. Alright, oops, I went a little past it. Let's pull forward so I can show you how it works again. Alright, let's alright, so now we're still on our first warning. Let's go back some more. Okay, there's our second warning. And now you can see 2 yellow lights over there. Hard to see from here, but there's 2 little bubbles there. Now we're gonna back up some more to get the red one, okay? Alright, that's our first warning, our first red warning. Alright, now you see you got 2 yellows and a red, and we can still keep going. It's very accurate. You can see there really well, so we can go back some more. And eventually we'll get close enough where it's gonna, now it's still beeping. We still have more room to go, okay? And that's about as far as you want to get close, okay? And now the lights back there are flashing to let you know, hey, you're about to hit it. So let's put it back in gear and let's pull forward. It stays on reverse camera for about 10 seconds. We're gonna pull forward because there's a little bit of lighting here as we're right next to that big door. And you'll notice that in the video, I'm sure. Okay, so now that I put it back in park, it went right back to the battery power, so the engine's shut off now. That's how this hybrid unit works. Right, let's press audio here. And you can see we can watch the movie right here. The same movie that's playing on the roof mounted DVD is playing on the screen. Now that can only happen when the vehicle is in park, okay? And eventually you lose all this around here and you can go into full screen mode. Now we can go into music mode for a moment. The movie's still playing in the back, okay? We're gonna raise the volume here. Now the passengers in the rear would use headphones, and you could be able to listen to music here, while the kids are watching the movie in the back. You can still listen to your own music here. They would be using headphones. Raise the volume, lower the volume, mute. Okay. Now this button here, the source button, that one helps you navigate about your AM, FM, XM, DVD, and auxiliary. Okay, this one here is your seek button that takes you to the next available station. This one here and here, they're to help navigate about your preset stations. Those are the ones that you set here yourself, which of course can be changed. Okay. Once you pair your phone to the Bluetooth, you're going to answer the phone here and hang it up over here. When you're not using the phone, you can press and hold the mute button down, and that will access your voice commands. On the left hand side of your steering wheel is your cruise control. What else here? Alright, the vehicle has 82,520 miles. Below that is the miles per hour that we're moving. Clearly we're not moving now, so we're going 0. To the right of that is a compass that lets us know that we're heading in the east direction, and to the left of it is the outside temperature. Let's see here what else. We got on the mirrors, by the way, the 2 front windows are one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down. The mirrors have turn signal, and they are power folding. Press down here. Okay. Alright, let's put up the window again. And it's a one touch up also. You don't have to hold it for it to come up. Alright, let's see what else. Let's start from the bottom up here. Cup holders here in the center. Cigarette lighter. This button here is to help you for you to adjust the power pedals. The power pedals, it allows you to move the pedals away from you or towards you about 4 or 5 inches, which comes in really handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. This one here is to disable the power running boards. If you disable them, they will stay in whatever position they were when you disable them. So if both doors are open and the running boards are out, they'll stay open the whole time. If I did it right now, because all the 4 doors are closed, the boards will stay in all the time. Alright, now you got your heating and cooling option for the seats. Okay, that is actually, this is for cooling the seats. This one is for heating the backrest only. This one is for heating the entire seat, and it's going to display right here. So let me show you how it goes. You press it once and it goes directly to high. One more time you press it, it goes to medium. One more time for low, and one more time for off. And then these will display exactly the same way, except they'll be heating either the backrest or the entire seat. It's nice and hot outside, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the seating cooling seat option. You do have dual climate control. I got the driver's side at 60. I'm going to go ahead and put the passenger side, let's say, at 72. And all that really does is that makes the AC vents on the right hand side of the vehicle blow at 72, while the ones on the left hand side of the vehicle will blow at 60, or whatever it is you set it to. Alright, let's see here, what else? Okay, on the right hand side of the console here, this is to disable your traction control. This one is to disable the parking sensors. Over here you got your controls for your trip odometer, systems information, personal settings, and system check. On your shifter lever, you have a button over here for your manual shifting option. Let me show you how that goes. One's got a plus and minus, one's to upshift, one's to downshift. Alright, so I'm going to put it in reverse, neutral, and drive. And that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, you go down to the M. Alright, every time you tap on it, whether it's negative or positive, shifts up or down one time. Okay? And that's how you're going to control your transmission shifting. If that does not interest you, just leave it, put it back in the D, and the transmission will do all the shifting for you. Alright. Over here you got a nice analog clock. In the center console here where you rest your elbow, you got a two-tier storage. Your top tier and your bottom tier. The top tier is for smaller stuff. The bottom tier is for deeper storage. And in here we got your owner's manual with its casing, and you also got another cigarette lighter adapter for your chargers. Alright, your main glove box is over here. Alright, let's go to the top here now. This vehicle has an auto-dimming rearview mirror that has a sensor that senses bright light. So if somebody puts the high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. It is also equipped with the OnStar system. If you purchase this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial with OnStar at no cost to you. And let me tell you what OnStar does for you. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar Center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, they provide you with a 24-hour number. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. Also, if you have any kind of emergency, press the red button. The OnStar Center will come on and assist you with that emergency. If you're lost and need directions, press the blue button. The OnStar Center will come on and give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If you check and your light comes on, press the blue button. The OnStar Center will diagnose your vehicle remotely, tell you what's wrong with it, how to proceed to take care of it. They also have roadside assistance and concierge service. For more details, visit OnStar.com. Up here you got your home link or universal garage door opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. Alright, let's pan over the passenger seating area one last time, and then we'll move on to the middle and rear row sections of the vehicle. Alright, so let's go ahead and, by the way, it does have the Bose stereo sound system and curtain side airbags on every post. The front post, the middle post, and the next post back there, which is what we call the C post. Alright, let's go ahead and close here. Okay, by the way, the door panels have storage on the side here and a bottle holder here. Alright, so let's come back here now. Left rear door panel, same way, beige with the wood trimming. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. Let me show you how that works. Stick your key in here, give it a half a twist to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, just do the opposite. Put your key in there, give it a half a twist to the right, and this inside door handle will start working again. All right. The The middle row seat is also heated. You got buttons here for the left side and this one here for the right side. The middle row passengers can control the fan speed of the rear AC, where it flows, how cold or hot they want it. They can also control the stereo, turn it on and off, seek forward, seek backwards, change the source. Remember, that's going from AM to FM to XM to DVD mode. They can change the programming also, which are your preset stations. They also have headphone jacks for privacy. They can control the volume and the tuning. They also have a video input here, so if you can power it through the cigarette lighter adapter, you can watch it right up here. Okay, this pops open into a cup holder. These seats here in here have anchors for your baby car seat, so you can put your baby car seat in either one of these three positions: the outer position, center, or the passenger side. If you don't have a middle row passenger, you can flip this down and use it as a cup holder or armrest. And like I said before, you get curtains airbags on this rear post as well. You got AC vents here for the middle row passengers and integrated map lights onto the DVD, and the same thing in the rear. You got AC vents and map lights for the rear row passengers. To gain access to the third row seat, it's very simple. You pull up in this handle, the seat back will drop and will lift out of the way, give you nice and easy access to the third row. Then you just push it back down and back into place. 3 passengers can go back there, and there are cup holders on one side of it for the rear row passengers. All right, let's go ahead to the by the way, this one's got also the chrome gaslit door, chrome accents on the tail lights, very sharp looking. These are the parking sensors that I was telling you about. There are 2 on each side of the bumper. Those are the ones that beep when you're approaching the vehicle or object. Behind this beauty cover is your class 3 heavy duty towing package with the electrical connection ready to go for all your towing needs. To remove this, you get a plastic wing nut here and here. You twist them, give it a half a twist, and this comes right out to reveal your class 3 heavy duty towing package. But while not in tow, it looks much nicer with the cover than with the hardware sticking out. All right, you got a rear wiper. Inside the glass, you got the little orange lines, which is your rear window defroster. To open the tailgate, if the vehicle's unlocked, you can also do it by squeezing the handle here. There's a little switch in here you can't see. You squeeze it, and you just back up a little bit. Alright, in the third row, we got a 50-50 bench row seat, and they're independent from each other. There are several actions you can do with this third row seat. If you pull up on handle number 1, this seat backrest will just go down, and you can put stuff on top of it. If you want to go into cargo mode without removing the seat, you pull up on handle number 1, and then after that, you pull up on handle number 2. And the seat is going to lift from the back to the front and get upright like that, right up against the back of the center row seat, and it will stay there. When you want to bring it back down, you pull up on that handle again, and then you push it down into place. If you want to remove it, you pull up on handle number 1 here, the seat back will go down, and then you grab this handle and pull hard, and the seat comes right out. And the cool thing about being independent from each other is if, let's say, you wanted to put a large box over here, yet you still need the sitting capacity on this side, you can do one side and not the other, or you can do them both. Another cigarette light adapter here for your chargers. Again, to close the tailgate, you can do it by pressing the button here from the remote control or from the switch on the inside of the car on the overhead console like I showed you earlier. All right, let's come around to the passenger side here. Right rear door panel. Perfect shape. I'm sure by now you noticed that none of these panels have any cuts, tears, burn holes, or cracks. None of the speaker covers are damaged. The interior is in really nice shape, well taken care of. Give you a little look at the headliner from a different angle so you can see that there are no stains, burn holes. It's not sagging anywhere. Just a really, really nice shape. Well taken care of, that's for sure. All right, let's come around to the passenger side here. Right front door panel. Like I said before, you have dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, not only in the driver's side, but as you can see also on the passenger side. Alright, before we conclude this video, I would like to briefly talk to you about financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even get some programs for really rough credits. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you simply want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you'll see a tab up at the top that says Apply for Credit. click it, fill it out completely, click submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.